When a person you love pulls away from you without you knowing the reason why he is pulling away, it can be one of the most confusing situations you will find yourself in. It brings anxiety and worry because you don't know if this means they no longer have interest in you, and this is the end of the relationship for you both, even though you still love him. My beloved lady, calm down being worried about the situation. It is not going to change anything. It's only going to leave you more depressed. I know you want him back, so follow me as we discuss the things you can do to get him back. When a person you love pulls away and you want to get him back, the first thing you are to do is not stress over it. Surprising, right? You thought I was going to tell you to start running helter-skelter looking for a solution. No, it doesn't work that way. Rather, it always begins with you. You need to maintain a calm attitude towards it, even though you feel like shouting over it. But as you know, shouting would not change the situation. You need to understand that your being worried over the matter is not going to help him feel any better. Neither will it make him come back into your life. He's pulling away doesn't always mean it is an end to your relationship. It might just be that he's going through some things that have nothing to do with you. I know there's the possibility he might not be interested in you anymore, but there is still 1,000 reasons why he's pulling away. We are all different and we respond to pressure differently. The person you love could be someone who likes to talk, but when they are going through difficult times, they like to be withdrawn to be able to think properly about the situation. We all have our dark times, and maybe when you went through yours you handled the matter differently, but theirs is different. Don't jump to the worst conclusion just yet. You will only end up stressing yourself over what does not exist. You are going to achieve more by staying level-headed and calm during the whole process. Assumptions and worry will only increase your stress. Remain calm, and with time, when the pressure is less, they will open up if they want to talk about it. The next step you can take after not stressing over it to get him back is to give him space. Giving him space can be a very difficult thing for you to do, especially when all you can think about is how to be close to him. You are extremely worried about what the problem is and how he must be, which as someone who loves him, you have everything right to be worried. But I tell you something, being close to him during this period is only going to make him go farther away from you. You must understand how important it is for him to have the space to think and process everything that is bothering him, and you being all up in his business is not going to give him that opportunity. He needs clarity of mind, and you coming up with your endless questions will only annoy him the more, and push him away and make him feel like ending the relationship. If you overwhelmed him with your concerns when he is still trying to process things that don't include you, you are only going to end up becoming one of his problems too. Don't allow yourself to fall into a hole that you might not survive the fall. Also, you should give him space because you need it. He's the one pulling away even if you still love him, and although you want to have him back, you must allow yourself to prepare for the worst. I'm not saying he's not going to come back to you. No, I'm only saying what if he comes back to tell you to what has been the problem and you cannot accept it. There is every possibility that the problem is with you, and there is also a possibility that it is not you but him. I'm saying, give yourself this time to think the relationship through. If he wants to call you during this period, it's great, but if not, it's also good. After a while, you can call him to check on him, and maybe he is now ready to discuss what went wrong either with you or with him. This space that you are giving him also gives you the opportunity for him to miss you. We don't know what we have when they are always available, but when they are absent for a while, we begin to see their value. Allow him to miss you, and in no time, he will come back to you. After giving him space, the next best thing to do is to bring him back using the free period you have now, is to focus on yourself and become a better you. A better you than he used to know. A you that is worth fighting for. A relationship can be all-consuming, leaving you with little or no time to pursue your dreams and goals. Now is the best time to do that. Take this time to discover new things about yourself and develop them. Explore all the areas and places you always wanted to, but did not have the time to do it. Now is that time. It is so good to learn new things about yourself and your personality. You could even learn things that will help you become a better person in the relationship, instead of sitting down and getting worried over something you cannot change. Do something that you can change, and it will affect your relationship positively. If your partner was thinking about leaving you, trust me, when he sees you becoming this new person that you are becoming, he will run back to you. Success, no matter how little it is, can be very attractive, but when you remain at the spot you are, tell me, what is the thing that will attract your partner to come back to you? To him, it's just the same old you, and men can get bored easily. Focus on you as you wait on him to clear whatever it is that is bothering him and become better. You owe yourself that. It's possible while discovering yourself, you will get to realize you can be stronger on your own. It's only when you show a man that you cannot live without him that he will treat you anyhow with no regards to the way you feel about it. A bold lady is also very attractive, and he will come back to you. Lastly, when he pulls away and you want him back, I want you to not settle for less. After trying all the steps above, which I know most times you will have to remind yourself to stay calm and level-headed, you almost lost your mind because you wanted him back, but you remained calm. Now, you are at this junction and maybe there is still no sign of him coming back into your life. Don't panic. It is not yet over until he says it. You have been doing what you are doing in the smartest ways. Not too much or too little. You got it right. If he is yours, he will come back to you. In some cases, he might pull away completely, and you will be led to call him, which is okay. No one should make you feel you are being cheap when you reach out to him. In your conversations, try your very best to sound strong, instead of talking as if you want him to pity you. Don't drop lines that will give it out like you want him to catch on to what you are saying. Rather, be bold enough to tell him you wanted to check up on him and also ask him if he is still interested in the relationship. And if not, it's okay with you. Be bold enough to acknowledge your feelings in clear terms so that he gets your message clearly. A man finds a woman who knows what she wants attractive, and if he is meant for you, he's going to come after you. But if he does not, still then I think you need to walk away. Trust me, you don't need someone who does not see your worth and value you. No matter how you love him, you owe it to yourself to want someone better who will stand with you always. No relationship is perfect. Everyone is simply trying their best to work it out. Always remember that people respond to things differently, and you should always try to be a little understanding. When a person pulls away, it is not always your fault. You just need to be apart, and with time, you will know. My prayer for you is that the person that you love and want back in your life will realize how much you love him and see all your efforts. He will also come back to you. As always, remember to put this in the hands of God, because without God, nothing is possible. Remain blessed.